Alright, we're back with more Pokemon Legends ZA. I beat the ghost mission, off screen. That took a while. And it gave me a spell tag and some extra money, like we need any. But right now we're gonna do the other side quests that are available. Here, I think that's it, actually. Yeah, so we did, Jumbo Variety and a Haunted Experience. The closest would be Sugar. Am I going the right way? Oh, no, I'm not. Huh. A lot of people are rough in the area. This is terrible! My world feed had it whirling all over the place. Oh, there it is. Stop the runaway whirlipede! Charizard. I still got hit by rollout, I know that. And finally, why were you thinking on your world if you run wild from the city like that? You look upset. I'm with the 5th Suggestion, rooted in the area of Wild Hills and I Pokemon people and truly coexist in Lumia. Letting your world run a mutt like that is going to make people think Pokemon are scary. Are you trying to make the 5th Suggestion look bad or something? No, not at all. Or we just suddenly started rolling and zoomed off. Didn't make anyone look bad, I swear. You mentioned or not, it makes trouble for us when Pokemon act dangerously out in public. I think the 5th Suggestion needs you teach you a lesson. You're not doing anything painful or scary. They're surprisingly at risk, and they don't hesitate to smash into things at high speed. Pokemon will obey you as long as you have a high enough royal rate, but if that's not the case, you should train with just so you are able to top World P on your own. Have I made myself clear? Yes, understood. Wait, does this mean I have to train another Ivor? That Ivor? That sounds just as painful as hearing me mowed down by my Whirlipede. Whirlipede. There's that one. There's one in the center Pokemon Center. I don't want the battle. Making this battle truly hard, their beauty, their face, and how ephemeral it is. You don't know what I mean? Let us battle artistically. Alright, let's see what this is. This Mina the Artiste. Oh, I didn't have to do anything on that one. Our voter. Are all of her Pokemon that know like explosion or something? Yeah, they're all Pokemon that know self-destruct or explosion. Boom. Well, they're already healed, so... So, let me guess. Our, yeah, self-destruct. Our item... Well, let's heal, and then we'll go to Emma. To find out who, our, challenger is. Let's see, let's go to Ramiro. Alright. Hey Mimi, doing okay? Hello there, what can I do for you today? Is this about your age and every other life I'm likely hit by looking at people who came to Lumio within the last few years? Then Kevin, but have another missing person we're here for today. Alright, let's hear it. We need to find Mikhail's opponent for her next promotion match. You have a name? Rashab. I know the name, one of the top-ranked trainers in the ZA Royal, or so I heard. I didn't give you the information you need, but this knowledge can potentially put you in danger. You still want to know? Of course we'll still do it. I figured you say that. Okay, I know what to do. You meet me in battle, I'll tell you what I know. Come on, let's head outside. I'm gonna start with... Yeah, we'll start with, Meganium. You gotta know, she's super strong. Yeah, I don't think it'll matter to me. Sorry, Emma, but I'm not going down without a fight. I mean, you can come out given to me by a man who played an important role in my life. Detective Emma. Emperor. There goes nothing. No more while. And Malamar. I put my eye Artolo. My old mentors have our fasting spirit. They're very creepy. Mayhem Malamar. Ugh. And these old guys aren't gonna see this. Tell me, what do you two know about Team Player? Their route that hunted Center from Hollow 5 years ago, right? Exactly right. That route was led by a man named Lysander. He disappeared 5 years ago, but now he's reappeared, calling himself L. He's been wandering around town with mysterious Pokemon. It seems suspicious, so I decided to investigate them. Now for a client, just for me. Because everything I've uncovered tells me that L hasn't been doing anything sinister at all. In fact, he seems to be genuinely trying to help save Lumio, though it's not the old guard we got to worry about here, but rather the new. See, about 5 years ago, I had my own ties to someone who was involved in Team Player. How I heard about them when I tell you. Before Team Player left, they started making moves to ensure they left a legacy. Apparently, they tried a few different things, including making the expansion that I use. Another one of their efforts involved training up a new generation to carry on their ideals. Rashab was one of the trainers that Team Player taught, though it's not clear if Rashab is even a real name or not. And now it seems Rashab is taking part in the ZA Royal, but why? To what end? Rashab have a goal of their own? There's no real name for sure, but not until I do some more digging at least. You know what? I met Mabel at the Pokemon Research Lab to tell you more about Rashab. You mean Mabel knows Rashab? Sorry, but that's not for me. It's up to Mabel to decide how much she wants to share. Yeah, Mabel was a member of Team Player. Well, it makes sense if we ask her. Well, before we knew it, I had the Pokemon Center again. Thank you. No, that's it. Right now, let's see if she'll explain more about Rashab. Third floor, record. That rat, that vile little man, I can't believe that mayor. Not my fault we keep getting more wild homes. And it's not even like I can tell him off, not when he knows I'm basically at his mercy. But that doesn't mean I should get working in the ground. I'm acting director of this place. Mabel? You okay? Are you making progress in my research task? I want to know about Rashab. Rashab kidnapped me. Someone who was in Team Player. If you already know more about Gris than I would have thought. Fine, why you could be a part of Team Player? Seriously? I don't really mind telling people if they are merely curious. But there's still people who react badly if they ever hear the word Team Player, you know? I know how we walk around advertising it, but I won't lie about it if I'm asked either. True. I mean, she basically, gave up her way. When everything fell apart, I got taken into the custody along with the others. But I took a plea deal, so I got made acting director of Nick Labby. Keep tabs on me if I'm always stuck here, right? My role in Team Player also had me looking into Pokemon energy and all, so I don't hate the work. Sorry, I didn't mean for the stop going to fill out. You want to know about Rashab, huh? He's part of a younger generation in Team Player. Everyone calls him Gray. It means gray, like the color of ashes. He was pretty strong when it came to Pokemon battle. Not that he had much to show off the skills at the time. I honestly don't know what he might be thinking now joining the ZA Royal. But if you really gotta know, you might want to try Nouveau Cafe over in Central Plaza. The coffee truck? Why? You'll find out when you go there, won't you? Sheesh, kid, don't take all the mystery and fun out of life. You're about to walk into a pretty sticky situation, but I'll be there to help you when time comes. And don't forget, I still want you to keep up the research work, too. Where did all these research tasks come from? Or these side quests, I should say. One right here, actually. A bunch of rods. And some metal. Well, you want to know what I'm doing? Well, I'm feeding these wild rods. They don't look hungry. So I feed them crap metal material or eating what they shouldn't. Ah! Blood bomb? Okay. I think my Dragology knows that. Yep. No, not you. Alright, you Rod, eat up. Cute. Something in the power band. Oh, not that. Change the moon. Okay. Hydro pump would be nice, but it takes longer than surf. Besides, you're not. Alright, so there's one here, one there. That's all I see right now, so you know what? We'll go here. Make sure we go the right way. One of them. Well, if it ain't that kid from Team MZ, you got a bit of a risk in the rest, isn't it? Well, yeah, I am. Step fast and feel. Come talk to me when... Okay. I'm torn with, you. Rust in it, run. Got too close. More. You're alright. You are most wouldn't waste time humoring me. I owe you something since I lost my very little secret. Heels can't be poisoned. See, that's true even for people, weren't it? When he was young, our very own belief was on by even younger man, Corvo. The thing about Corvo is that he isn't charismatic, charming, just outright intoxicated, and that's rad, but it's him or against him too. So believe that Starry as a reminder, it helps level head and stop him from just blindly following Corvo. None of it is a high stakes intel, mind you, but I just thought about it anyway. Yeah, our technically has just a solid head on his shoulder, and that runs like us in sleep easy. Hey, we got one. Oh, we only got one though. Ooh, we gotta make a choice. Shoot. Only one metal coat, that's the problem. I should check out to see if we can get more. That's the question. Alright, on the other side of the bridge. Oh, in the amphitheater. Hello. Hello. Yes, now you mean the message into my brain, did you not? No, that wasn't me. There's no need for pretense, my friend. You are clearly one of us. We are all trainers who live in the blessed company of Starmie. Okay. Well, I do have one. If I can find it. There's a bench somewhere I can sit on. There's one. Oh, well, it's a battle. My Starmie ain't that strong. Ah. Weird. Alright, that was very weird. Nouveau Cafe. And the only good thing we got to offer at our location. You here for another tasty drink? Would you like to order something? Please meet the young lady there. I'd like to order a meeting for Sham. Oh, isn't that entertaining? It looks like you managed to find your next opponent. The quiet master of Central Plaza, famed Nouveau Cafe truck is indeed just a front. The truth is, I'm one of the top-ranked trainers in the ZA Royal, the foremost trainer who ranked me, and the boss of Team Player Nouveau. And you found me, for Sham at your service. Got my own goals with you. Gold had brought me to the ZA Royal, but I did not let you defeat me. So this still makes little sense to you. So I explain the whole thing. First time you know this kid is with AZ. There's no point in me trying to explain it all to someone on AZ's side. This is Christelle, one of my comrades and team player Nouveau. Let's just take this kid now, right here, right now, when we got a chance. Christelle, please do calm yourself. Nouveau Cafe is here to offer comfort to the masses, and not to start a commotion. I'll send you a location. If you care all about knowing the truth, go there and wait. We'll close up shop, then head over. If you need some time, please check your map and find your own way. We'll meet you there. Like, near Magenta, near Plaza 7. Wild Zone 7. Lysander's old hideout? Look at you, waiting like a good little girl. I imagine you be asking yourself why we wanted to meet in such a place. This is Lysander's Cafe. It was a very important place for anyone in Team Player, though now it's just an empty storefront. No one had any time to rent what is so closely associated with such a disreputable group. If no one wants it, we take an alarm you continue to use it as a base for Team Player, or more rightly, Team Player Nouveau. You do know about Team Player, don't you? Of course I do. What hidden out there you knew about Team Player really was? Or tell. For Shop, this kid is our enemy. This is an obstacle of all the goals we hope to achieve for Team Player Nouveau. There's no point in trying to explain everything to someone like this. Just get rid of her. The world has not been kind or forgiving towards those of us who were a part of Team Player. I'm afraid it's all too hard, too understandable, sad though it is, that some part in their heart to respond. Like Marcel here has done. My apologies. I'm afraid there simply knows not tell which can set course of action. So we'll be revealing your battle tactics to me before most of that, have I asked? Alright, hold on, sure, let's do it. I will, and I will win. I'm going to burn you to the ground. There won't be enough of you left to fight in the ZA Royal. We're now a Team Player Nouveau. Pokemon. Pyroar. I've got to win this battle. We can't let anyone stand in our way. Sorry, Pyroar. This is ridiculous. I lost. My Pokemon lost. That was well fought. There's nothing left from Team MD's new ace, the one who keeps to save Lumio City. I say it's time for a little coffee break. One Emerald for Teacher's Break at New Hope Cafe. Thanks. Now can I battle you? Please join us inside. Inspiring red of Lysander burning passion. This is what fills this Lysander Cafe. And here in the place, I like to explain to you why I chose to battle in the ZA Royal. Shall we begin with Team Player? You see, the group known as Team Player find a place for people that come together and help one another, all to achieve a more beautiful world. However, our leader, a man named Lysander, grew this illusion with humanity over time. Feeling a whole future of my brain, he set his sights on a new goal of his own, to reduce the number of people in the world. That's true. In the end, Lysander made a truly foolish choice. He chose to use the ultimate weapon. You know about the ultimate with nearly burnt Hollow Freeze off the map? That weapon was AZ creation. Merely he has a highly favored life providing you with a place to call home. But he had never built something so horrifying as that ultimate weapon, then Lysander would have never been driven to such madness. And we in Team Player wouldn't have been society outcast. And now it appears AZ has to save Lumio, relying on the support of your Team MZ. Honestly, it's laughable. My apologies, I bet you don't know how to respond to such an unexpected outpouring, and of course, you might not even believe a word I've said. That's why I invite you to witness the truth yourself. How's that? Open sesame? Beyond that door lies the former Lysander lab. It was a facility used for research in the days when Team Player was still active. And when down there we learned AZ's secrets for ourselves. This crew learned of the terrible weapon that AZ created. Even if you were fully unfair how awful it is. They were designed to be labyrinths, and of course plenty of while taken over in places it was abandoned. Alright, so it's alright, here we go. Oh, it is a labyrinth. Really? A phone call? I figure enough time passed for you to have gotten yourself some trouble. Let me guess, you're down in Lysander's lab? If so, there should be an elevator right in front of you. See it? You need to find an elevator key. There should be one lying around there somewhere. Okay, in order for us to get in there, we're gonna need we're gonna need an elevator key. Time to explore. What kind of Pokemon are using this as a house? Well, but he's how new. pull down the lever, activating the power supply unit. There we go, everything seems to be back up and running. Or at least in this part. Oh, the teleporters are up. Oh, let's try it out. A magnet trick? And might as well try. Start hole. Key card A. So now we can go to the other door. Anything else? Nope. Okay. Oh, another portal thing, right? Yeah, there it is. Where's this one lead? Back in the entry? No, we're somewhere else. Not a Dawnstone, no. We can't do anything here. This is just an abandoned area. Well, let's just head back, so now we can open the other door. That. Can't do that yet. What? 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 Oh, yeah, Zoidberg. Now. Here what you do. Let's switch it again. Alright, now we got another portal open. Portal 1, Portal 2. Just as confusing as one fat head. Oh, cool. I'll have to go the long way. Alright, now we're in another part that powered off. Beldum! And Matang! Oh wow. Dang. Well, we might have to come back here later and get Beldum. He's looking. Turn it on. There we go. Now, how far are we? Thunderdome. Yeah, it makes sense. What a weird place. Warp again. Nothing here. No. What move do you know that's not normal? That's normal. See? I am. We have C now. Where the heck the C door? This way? Oh, you're fine. Just hit it. Forward door. Nice. Finding some good items here, though. Oh, he ran into Neumert again. It's so high it couldn't reach. Oh, it ain't this way. There it is. Oh wait, where's the other door? Oh god, an ancient flash! And a couple Hoden. Perfect. No shiny item. I mean, something here. There it is. Nice. Now we can head down to the, entrance. Yep, there it is. Now that should bring us back in the beginning. Behaving in a mysterious manner, the ultimate energy mode when the ultimate weapon is activated and reverted. Then they begin to absorb energy from Pokemon attached to them. Ugh. Fast potion. Alright, let's go in. Now we go. Basement 2? It's the right one? Oh, the third floor, sorry. Well, what's in this floor? A prison cell? Everything's dark. Oh. Some of the machinery power went on in response to your presence. Security set initialized. No, all key cards have been confirmed. Commencing partial reboot of system. System rebooted. Voice guideline enabled. 4 files are available for playback. The device. The fuel. The legend. Our shared dream. What's the device? That ran its life. The device was created 3,000 years ago in the past. It was really designed to restore life to a place of Pokemon that have perished. We have found this ultimate weapon buried near beneath Geocen's town. It has been well preserved. We believe we can have it operational with a little work, but we have not yet found the necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe AC should still possess it since he was the machine creator. Let's find him and capture him without delay. The fuel. The device that ran life is in fact grants and the teeth life stolen from other Pokemon. This is because to make the potion devices to distill energy for its pure form and that distilled energy. This emission can take the form of convection, radiation, or conduction. Thus, emitting nothing back into a Pokemon that has lost its whole life, allowing it to be revived. What then would occur if we were fueled device with the energy of a legendary Pokemon? Ugh. A legend. Kalos said to have 2 legendary Pokemon. 30th will represent life and rebirth, and Bottle represents death, destruction, and death. The power that grants life, the power to steal life. These are the mysterious abilities that even science have not been able to decode. What would happen if we were to use that power to make the ultimate weapon? Our shared dream, as the world grows wealthier, the number of Pokemon and people will continue to grow, and that growth will invite new difficulty. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet until no more life can be sustained. When there is only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something cannot be shared, it will be fought over, and when something is fought over, someone must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict or theft, is to reduce the number of living things. My comrades and team players, the time has come to lead the world toward a more beautiful tomorrow. Die hard? You learn the secrets of the ultimate weapon, how truly abominable it was. AZ created that weapon, and 1,000 years later he also made a device that now dwells within Prison Tower. Why are you here, Al? Zygarde seems to wish that I'd come to this place. I've lost most of my memories, and yet this place does bring back something. What I remember mostly clear is AZ. When I spoke with him 5 years ago, from the bars of his cell, I did not know his true intent, and I didn't learn of the device within Prison Tower. I set my mind to activate both the ultimate weapon and that device. But to activate the device requires a certain Pokemon, one particular silhouette. and there's no way to know where that bullet could be found. That led me to abandon my plan for the tower device, but the ultimate weapon still be activated using the EAZ hearing until I did. There was an explosion, I remember that much, but I cannot recall the cause of it. Perhaps the weapon was incomplete. I was buried deep in the earth, together with Team Player's secret fate. But you're still alive. Zygarde saved me. It worked all living creatures in the area from the light raining down, the deadly light of the ultimate weapon. In doing so, Zygarde exhausted its own power. But the weapon's activation, the device in Prison Tower awakened as well, sensing danger. Now as I'm a threat to Lumio, it can fully lose control at any moment. To stop the device to protect the city, Zygarde must regain its true power. It's given me a mission. Sooner or later, the tower will enter a frenzied state similar to a rogue mega evolution. The only one who can bring it back under control is AZ Cloette. We need the Eternal Flower, and a trainer who can draw forth for full power. That's the truth I know, and now you have learned all those young people waiting in Lysander Cafe wanted you to learn. So defeat with Rashab and AZ, then do what must be done. Oh, yeah, let me back here, right. I would want to try to get a, what do you call it? A Beldum, but we'll do that later. And I want to get through rank A. I want to get to rank A. You can see Lysander. He's still down there. I think he's still alive, and yet he doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest. How can he just forget? Is it all because of him that the rest of us were south? There will be a time for such things later. And you, Michelle, you know the truth of AZ's sin, so I make this request of you. Get AZ Colette and give her to me. What would I do a thing like that? See him by now, with AZ Special Colette, we should be able to keep the tower controlled. Everything we learned points to that conclusion. We must stop the tower from going on a rampage if we're the kind of beautiful world Team Player once dreamed of. If we can be on the one to protect Lumios and the people we finally see us differently, you understand we're merely children born for no choose to join Team Player, and yet we too became pariahs in the eyes of society when Team Player was disbanded. But we can't just leave Lumio. This city is our home too, and we love it as much as anyone else. The only reason Team Player existed was to make Lumio better, make all Kalos better. At the Mo Cafe, we worked hard to provide coffee to that little elf. And as we worked hard, we also heard the voice from Lumio's people. We understand the city better than anyone else. We know its people better than anyone else. So if you really want to face the battle, you need more than just a challenger. Be ready to hand over AZ Silhouette to me. I must become the strongest Pokemon trainer by battling my way up through an EZA Royal. I must become the strongest Mega Evolution user. That'll be the one to restrain Prison Tower with AZ Silhouette. I'll talk with the rest of the team and decide what it you really ought to do. Now go back to Hotel Z. And now a warp point, I'm assuming? Yep. Okay, that helps. We got a problem. You returned. I heard forever what Lee was probably up on. I imagine you learned much of my tale by now, isn't that right? You managed to find Rashab? He's the guy from the cafe. I was dating around the room about Rashab with Emma. Seems he's one formidable trick. We've heard in group team player Nouveau, and he's been gathering up horse about Lumio customer at Nouveau Cafe. He even seems to know we were going on with Prism Tower. Is there anything you can tell us more about the tower, given the situation? I'm open to thinking next time I talk with you all about it. We can speak on the roof. You know the ultimate weapon, don't you? I know the truth now. I can tell you the terrible things I committed and of my regret. The war that it heard 3,000 years of many things were lost. So many Pokemon had their future stolen. lost the everyday life they know. My Colette was sent to the front line where she lost her life. I made a device, a machine that could grant life, all so I could revive my beloved Colette. I brought Colette back to life. I got back what I loved most. My rage had not subsided. I could not forgive the world that hurt the Pokemon I loved. My rage, I remade my device into the ultimate weapon. I put an end to the sense of conflict that would have taken everything from us by becoming destruction itself. That light fire from the ultimate weapon reached the heavens and poured down, burning away all that rested upon the earth. But Colette must have known the truth. She must have realized that the life I had given her was stolen from so many other Pokemon. She left me, and I wandered alone for 3,000 years. Seriously, for 3,000 whole years? During those long years of aimlessly wandering, a man of great power asked me for my help. He said he wanted a way to protect Kalos. At this, I thought to myself, I cannot make another device that would take from others, but perhaps I can make one that would share the eternal life I bestowed on Colette. Lysander. That is what Angie is. That is what is hidden deep within Prism Tower. I feel Angie in meaning to the eternal life I have burdened Colette with. It was, in one sense, my attempt to atone to Colette for what I've done. I dreamed of the day where I can use Angie after reuniting with Colette at last. The day did not come to pass, but there was because we were living in a time of peace. But now Angie, the tower has emitted excessive amounts of mega power, even without Mega Colette present. It's only conjecture on my part, but I believe it may be related to the ultimate weapon being fired 5 years ago. That shot awoken Angie and had caused the mega power contained within it to spill forth. It has led to this rampant growth mega evolution. The Pokemon suffer and people come to harm. There's only one way to put an end to this pain. A mega evolution user must mega evolve Colette and to enter reach the control panel within Angie. I never could have imagined that you and Colette had that kind of history, and the tower too. We need the strongest mega evolution user to stop the tower from going berserk. I have a question. Why would Colette be able to mega evolve at all? Normally, Pokemon only mega evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. Shouldn't Colette be able to evolve into Florges? My Colette cannot evolve. Perhaps she's a special Pokemon having received the lives of so many others. No, that's only my conjecture. Colette returning to my tiny after 3,000 years was an act of forgiveness, but she likely also returned to me so that I can atone for my sin by stopping the tower. I no longer have an in me to do battle as a trainer. I mean, yes, you might have kicked all these events into motion, AZ, but I'm sure you never dreamed the tower would have gone berserk like this. That doesn't matter. AZ still made this awful mess, and Team MP is stuck cleaning it up. I'm pretty sure AZ is trying to right wrong, and I owe him as much as he must do, but I don't want to be the bad guy anymore, and then the rest of you. But accountability matters. You realize we might die trying to fix all this, don't you? Naveen is correct in what he said. I continue to cause you children nothing but trouble because of my own powerlessness. I'm truly sorry. I hear you, AZ. Just leave this to Team MZ. It's up to you to keep the tower from going wild. That means you gotta go beat Risham. Knowing he can. Whenever Risham and team players involved dealing, it won't stop from stopping the tower. Now it's time to go to Risham about your promotional match. Thank you. I'll forever be grateful for meeting you all, my dear Team MZ. Alright, let's do it. Oh, Jesus, more side quests. Oh wow, there's a lot of them. Alright, you know what? Then we'll save the promotion match next time. Tune in for more Pokemon Legends ZA. My name is Michael A. I hope you have a very good day.